Okay, so Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In lesson 24, you're going to come across a letter with a tanween on it, and then straight after that there's going to be a letter with a shadda. So normally in a tanween you're going to have a noon sound at the end, like Rasulun, Kitabun, Khayrun. But in these instances, because the letter after that has a shadda, you're not going to read that noon sound anymore. You're going to join it directly onto that letter like this. Rasulum minallahi, kitabum mubinun, khayrum minhu. Okay. Similarly, if there's the letter after it is a ra, same thing. Instead of saying ishatin radiyatin, you're going to say ishatir radiyatin. So you completely skip that noon sound inside double kasra and you say tir radiyatin. Same thing's going to happen with the lam. Khayrul li anfusihim, not khayrun li anfusihim. There won't be any more noon sound. It's khayrul li anfusihim. Okay, the whole lesson is like that as well. Then in lesson 25, you're going to have letters. The first letter is going to have a sukoon and the next letter is going to have a shadda, and you see this repeating throughout the lesson where there's a sukoon letter and there's a shadda letter. Sukoon shadda. So in all of these cases you're going to ignore the sukoon letter and say the shadda letter instead. So this is how it's going to sound. Mim ma'in, or try this one, milladunhu. You're not going to say min, because that noon is not going to be read anymore because the shadda is more strong. You're going to go straight to the lam. Milladunhu. Same here, marrahima. So it doesn't matter which letter has a sukoon. If the letter after that has a shadda, you're going to ignore the sukoon letter. So qur rabbi, not qul rabbi anymore, because the letter after the lam has a shadda. So the shadda is stronger, so it's going to be qur rabbi. Same here, war kam ma'ana. You're not going to say the ba anymore because the meme has a shadda, so you're going to ignore the sukoon letter, go to the shadda letter. Lesson 26 is a mixture of lesson 24 and lesson 25, so I'm going to kind of skip this one, okay, because you know what's happening there. Lesson 27 is where after a noon sakin, a noon with the sukoon, there's going to be a ba in all of these cases, right? Either it's going to be after noon sakin or it's going to be after a double fatha, double dhamma, because they also have a noon sound inside them. So in these situations, what's going to happen is, you know, that noon is going to change into a meme, right? And you'll find little memes around those noons, okay? So this is how you're going to read it. Mim ba'di, not min ba'di, but mim ba'di. The noon is going to completely change into a meme. Bil jambi la yumbadanna dhambin ambiya'a. So that's how it goes. Also here, la nasfa'am bin nasiyati abadam bima. You're not going to say abadan because the noon sound is going to change into a meme sound. Abadam bima. Then let's move on to this lesson. You're going to have little noons which are going to be read. So it's going to be qadirunilladhi, lumazati nilladhi, nuhunibnahu, khayranil wasiyatu, shay'an ittakhadaha. Another thing to remember is that all the alifs surrounding that noon are going to be silent. Okay? Right. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.